native tribes languages and modern languages. So I think it will be very interesting personage, very interesting woman. So let's start. The hot sun struck my head every hour, but I couldn't be in this obnoxious shelter for insaneness. They have been discussing everything since the moment as we were here. Sound of sea, fervent sand with my footprints, and silence. Did they know before what the word silence means? When you have seated behind two men, trying to escape world collapse, and suddenly a sparkling pause has pierced your heart. When you are seeing killings, deaths, corruptions, lusts, and sins every day and touching this, did they understand the message of existing on this hell land? Did they know who is responsible for us? Sorry, can I sit right here? Emma asked me, giving a handmade glass with unfiltering water. I'd like to be alone, I said straight and clearly, pushing away her good wills. You can't be here alone, at least for a reason of unknowing native monsters which are walking where else near. Common is we must cooperate with our forces to escape from here. Otherwise, it can lead to depression. I couldn't hold back my thoughts and with neurotic accent expressed words. What do you know about depression? What do you know about how it is to be alone? Merely silence paused everything in this world, even a seething ocean. I didn't see her face, but thought it was astonishment in her eyes. I know. 1 year ago, I had a boyfriend my age. We had fallen in love and wondered about the future on such an island, but together. He tried to earn money, saw his home in great region, trained to become a dad because I was pregnant by a girl. Now he's dead, and she's too. I turned back my head and saw her tears. My senses of reality were changed. It was 4 months ago. Only 4 months ago, I thought this adventure will help me to struggle with two feels, with depression without taking the medicine received. But here I am, surrounded by sadness and desperation. She's standing behind me and crying with white silence. Nothing in my life sounded like that, with expressional and fire music in the background. I don't know what to do, and only that I saw in the movies was kinda hugs. Emma's crying in my forearm, with you on the red sunset. Something beating in my heart very fast, with constant speed. No more, I don't find your personality disgusting and very hysterical. No more, I wasn't the same. Sorry, Emma, I can't imagine what you feel, but can I ask one question? Yeah? Did you have your own doctor? Yes, maybe 1 month ago I took a special medicine too. Every detail fell into place in my mind in one whole picture. Government made it with people through medical helpers. They knew about the loss of these people. Tyler had third-level cancer. Mohammed had a dangerous for government journalistic materials and troubles with heart. Emma is dependent on taking medicine. But what about me? Do I have something original which is cows to kill me right now? We must run, I said quickly. What? Emma asked me louder. Please, follow me. I ran to the palms where others seated. We must go. What? Tyler screamed. Everywhere obnoxious native people, and you are offering us to go? Where? What happened? Mohammed told with wondering emotions. I know you will hate me, but give me a chance to save your lives. 1 month ago, we signed into one program that you didn't know. It is called MPR, which stands for Modernization of People Relations. Governors and scientists chose your souls and mine to experiment it on this land to understand how to construct a connection between civilization and stone era, between two unknowing each other nations with different cultures and foes. I was one of those scientists who allowed it to exist, but I didn't know everything. Governors decided to send us on the death operation. That all was under the secret grief, because we are lost in there and even our minds. Now I'm struggling with myself to determine what to do, and the only thing that appears in my mind is going to our first place, where the radio set lies. I know there is a tribe, but I can try to reach agreement with them again. Tyler and Mohammed were very upset by what they heard. I think they were ready to pounce on me, but Emma stood up with this replica. Yes, we are lost, but can we imagine life without losing something? Is it life, or just surviving on the damned earth? Everyone from us lost something. It made our personality, demonstrated that we are equal people with different destinies. We had a cause to live even for our past. Why does someone have a right to deprive us of it? If we have a chance, we shall use it. Silence again swept and dissolved in a moment. You're right. I'm with you. Mohammed gave me his arm. Me too, Tyler said, standing from sand. Now we're waiting for the green, noisy jungle with dangerous worms, snakes, and spiders under the foot. Everyone from our dev group is trying to be most quiet and carefully, cutting leaves and thin branches of hundreds of years trees. But most horrible is an absence of human music. I'm remembering the genius film of Francis Ford Coppola, Apocalypse Now, and Made Them a Ride of the Valkyries, which perfectly fits into my situation. Mobs of native people are running on us, and I'm screaming, giving a command to moving towards the shoreline. I couldn't do anything, even step into people. But who are people? As a man? As a woman? I am thinking in my last life seconds about the results of this expedition and found a beautiful answer. People are equally lost natives before how we'll open our eyes. The report is over.